Hello everyone, this is Veldron. I'm a little bit early today, but it loaded in a little bit quicker. So, I renamed this to a Steam challenge instead of Sunday challenge, but other than that, I'm going to continue the no ship challenge until I get my Game Pass updated. It's still not happened, and I don't know if someone should give Microsoft a wake-up call. Hello, how are we, Token? How are you today? Okay, black screen. That's something new, but yeah, well. So I'm still trying to make money here. So oh, that's a ship. 7.8 million. Well, it could as well have been to the price of 50 million. When you don't have the money, it doesn't really matter what the price is. So, yeah. All I have to do is venture out. Thank you for subscribing. That's very kind. So, I am literally running around trying to gather materials so I can buy a ship. So that is the main thing at the moment. Whatever I can do to earn the money to buy a ship so I can get away from this planet. Well, I'm very good. I have actually been playing No Man's Sky all day. So, which I normally don't do because I mainly think that it's good to keep things a little bit separated. So during the day I normally play other games, but I actually decided because on Steam I have a Permadeath game which was relatively new started as well, so I've been playing on that. Hello Welsh Tiger, how are you? Yeah, I'm good as well. As I just said, I've actually been playing No Man's Sky. So I'm trying to kind of make a parallel game just in case, because I will say it's not the most interesting sitting and starting new games all the time. So yeah, but apart from that, I enjoy playing No Man's Sky, so that's absolutely no problem. Oh, you found the icons. yeah. I already filled up and I haven't even taken any cobalt yet. Oh dear. Oh well. Have you finally got the update on the Switch?
Temperature levels stabilizing. Technology recharge.
Yeah, the Steam version I'm playing right now have the option, but I don't have a VR to use. I would like to try that as well, but I need to test VR out in a shop because I'm not buying anything until I tested it properly. Still take cobalt. So what do you mean it's full? Ah, okay. Why do you say inventory? There's space for cobalt, there's space for tritium. Tell me it's full. Might be I'm trying to get something else I shouldn't get, but that is just how it is. It's a problem when you need money. You need to make the money, and then what do you have nearby? Oh, apart from sentinels. I think the problem lies with the oxygen. I sometimes... No, I have space for oxygen. I have space for carbon. What on earth can it be that I don't have space for. It's just being stupid, I think. Yeah, a lot of people said that oh yeah, no, it was just because I got a sentinel as I was speaking what's around, because some planets has good things and you can get a little bit extra money and stuff like that, and others is just a drag. I'm on a drag one here. It's going to take time because I need to raise around 4 million, so I just have to carry on, have a cup of tea and carry on. So you're saying I'm full? Oh, I am. Yeah. Okay. Then we walk back. That's absolutely fine. I can live with that. If I am full, I'm full. But don't say I'm full if I'm... Oh. I would say radioactivity, radiation, and toxic can be very challenging sometimes, I find. Oh. Can I kill myself here? Well, no. Well, I could, but I didn't. I'd rather say it like that. Oh, yeah, that sucks. I have a suspicion that storms are not hitting too much on the start planets. So it might protect, give you that that little bit. Oh, I just passed the first million. That's at least one step in the right direction. So this one will start this. Technology recharge. Has a little bit of a long way. cobalt is a little bit easier to refine. So yeah. So I just made my first million. I used to have a friend, he always said, I know how you easily can make a million in a casino. Then it was supposedly people should ask him, how do you do that? And he always said, you bring 3.
Technology recharge.
I need a wiring load for that. Yeah, of course I do. So while that's refining, is there someone I haven't talked to? Could be I was lucky. Sometimes you are lucky and other times you are absolutely not. That was a standing. Oh, it was not my phone buzzing. No, it's a very long buzz. Oh, they give me standing, which is not bad, but that's useless at the moment. I do think that what I think is that phone buzzing is actually ships landing. So that's, the problem is I can't see the.
Critical damage taken.
Oh dear. I take he didn't like that word. Okay. Ooh. They are sometimes rather aggressive, these Vikings. He almost killed me.
Technology
And
recharge.
low on carbon as well, so that is not going overly well.
Technology recharge.
Even though I I was, by the way, thinking about you, was Tiger, when I was playing my PM game earlier today, because I came into a situation where I had to collect some Pugnium, and the only way I know to do that is killing sentinels. But the only weapon I had was my bowcaster, and I was thinking, okay, she can do it, then I can as well. And actually I managed to get what I needed, so that was positive at least. But yeah, refining salt to chlorine is actually a good thing. It's even better if you have a 2-slot refiner, then refine it with if you have a 2-slot refiner, then try to refine salt and oxygen. It also gives chlorine, but much more. Problem is, I don't have salt, I don't have a 2-slot refiner, and so for me here it's not a option, but maybe down the line. So some people would say I'm insane refining oxygen to carbon, but I need carbon more than I need oxygen at the moment. So I get so much oxygen as a byproduct when I mine around. So at the moment, that's not what I'm lacking. Carbon is. And I am in a situation where I actually have to refine things to get that bit more out of it, money-wise. So that is kind of what is the reason why I do what I do. It is, sometimes you have to make a choice. Are you going in one direction or another direction? That's always what you need to decide. I really need this. All these I can get down the line if I need them, so it's not like I'm going to miss anything. so that is pretty much what I can do now. So go and sell and then go out and farm some more. As I said, it's going slow, but that's just how it is. 20. Yeah, 20 million. That's absolutely fine. I'll take that. They are so bloody fast. Oh, I just got 500 more by scanning. That's why did it run? Jesus, okay. Carbon and oxygen, that is not really... I tried this out. I do think I went into this yesterday, so... Sometimes it looks like they have to have a certain size before you can actually farm them. Oh, this is not the easiest of tasks I'm on it right now, but I easily know how to make money, but the circumstances do that I have to do things a very manual way compared to normal. Then we're out again. Damn. Certain thing would make it much easier. For instance, a terrain manipulator maybe, because I think there's much more caves than is actually shown. So I have a feeling it might go way further than it's actually showing. I do find a hole here and there, but I can't get into a major cave. And I do think it's there. Then you hit the jackpot and find one with gold instead of cobalt. That is absolutely lovely. So, see if we can find another hole that actually holds something. I know I'm evil shooting the animals, but well, if I can't get anything else, at least that adds up.
Protection falling.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was
Technology recharge.
way out on that. Oh, I already picked this up. Okay. Fine. Oh, do I have space for that? Yeah. I'm looking if there's some that is actually showing up with platinum. Because if there is one, there is sometimes more than one, so that would be a little bit more interesting and doesn't look like it. So let's just fill up as much as we can. This is Permadeath, and it's the no ship challenge. I am a place where I can buy a ship, but I need to make money, and that is the main challenge right now. There's not a lot of things which is actually money-wise good to get my hands on. Especially as I don't have any terrain manipulator, so everything has to be mined. There's another platinum that is at least good money. So I'm trying to see if I can get some that has a little bit more value to them first of all. Might not be a lot, but every little helps. The quicker I can get the money, the better it is. So platinum gives more than anything else I can make. There was one there. Where did it go? Oh, it's silver. I don't take that because I don't have... No, I keep them. Actually. Silver is better than certain other things, so this is something I have to be keeping an eye on, because if I get too close they throw toxins on me, and the toxins are not very healthy to run into. Trees are not always good in caves because they might hide something which is dangerous, i.e. the hazardous flora. Well, it seems a little bit like weird that I am actually going around and looking. These are not really overly valuable, so you know what, I'm going to take cobalt for now and then come back. So, cobalt and dihydrogen, that is filled up, so, okay. So let's just grab some more carbon as long as we're here. It's actually more safe to do it here than outside, because outside the sentinels get attracted a little bit quicker than in a cave. Even though, don't think you're safe in a cave. Which one have I filled up? None of them. So that means there was something else I was trying to get on the same level. So, I'm trying to make money, but it's a little bit an issue that I don't have overly much storage space either, so... Oh no! What did you do? The only thing I can say is, oh yeah. You do know how to get the lava thingies safely, don't you? I must admit, I can't even show you right now. dear. Oh dear. That's not good. Well, I don't know what to say. You have broken rule number 1. I think I'm lost here.
Slots in suit inventory.
Yeah, no, that's you know by now how it is. When things go tit up, then it's back and give it another go. There's not so much else to do. And we do die in between. It's not like you're not a superhuman, I hope.
Slots in suit inventory.
But yeah, I agree. It's just back on the horse.
No free slots in suit inventory. Units received.
Yeah.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
It's really the only thing you can do, isn't it? I mean, that's back on it.
Technology recharge.
And remember rule number 1 next time.
Recharge. Technology recharge.
If nothing else. I hope you get a better start planet because radiation is a bummer because it seems to go faster than any of the others. That and toxic I find. So hopefully. I don't think that the cold ones or the hot ones is as bad. Might be because I'm a northerner. It goes a little bit slow here for me, but I mean, it's the options I have at hand, and it's the cards I've been dealt, so can't really do much about that. That's the part where it kind of goes tits up sometimes. That's what I want to sell from here. And then it's kind of back out.
Technology recharge.
What's the thing? 200 each. That's nothing. Yeah, I don't mind that. At least you know, always know there's lots of carbon.
Technology recharge.
Yeah. There was quite a number in that cave I just was in, so I will pick them up as well, so. Vortex cubes. kind of annoying that the screen cuts out, but oh well. So yeah, I renamed this challenge to Steam Challenge instead of Sunday, because it's not Sunday anymore, and I actually realized I sat all day yesterday playing Sunday challenge. But it is kind of the thing I do on Sundays, but as the situation is at the moment, I do not have any Xbox Game Pass update on No Man's Sky, so I could choose to sit and play there on the old version, or I could play here on Steam on the new one. And to be honest, I rather want to play on the new one, because it seems so old school playing on the old one, so that wasn't a lot refined, but oh well. Yeah, there's a number of ships for 4.8 million. That is, of course, a lot when you don't have any, but that's just how it is, so yeah. I'm super evil, I kill animals. The thing is, the meat is actually paying okay compared to many other things, so fighter for 4 million, okay. So you're coming to kill me, okay, that's fine. Be a hole in the ground somewhere. Where is it? Oh. I lost my hole in the ground, but Oh, it's not really useful, was it? Why didn't I kill that animal? Oh well.
Sentinel drones activated.
Oh dear.
Thermal protection falling.
Damn.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So I'm not doing this really good, but that's actually fine. Sometimes you actually have to check whether it goes with something, and well, if it does, then it's important to set it where it actually goes with something. Oh, nice. Oh man, I feel like a very evil man right now. You say it annoys me a little bit, I can't pick those up, but yeah. Well, at least I earned some money, gotten some money, so.
Sentinel drones activated.
Don't you choke that after me.
Inventory full. Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Yeah, that's actually quite nice.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, 2 million, okay. That is nice to know. And I'm actually not that far away. Yeah, hauler will not be something I can afford.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
I know I'm actually
Thermal protection falling.
shocking things, selling things that I could maybe use later, but I'm a little bit at the stance at the moment that whatever I have now I can also get later, and I'd rather go out and try to farm for what I would need rather than
Technology.
not having it. So it's a little bit that stance I'm at the moment. So yeah, it's moving in the right way, and now I see that there is actually a ship for 2 million. So as soon as I pass 2 million, and if that comes around while I have that, happy days. And at least I will be able to get off this rock. Not that I have anything about this rock, to be honest. actually not.
Technology
It's
recharge.
not in any way bad, so
Technology recharge.
there won't be much more right now to sell, but that is again okay. We can make a little bit more magnetized ferrite, but that's not a lot of money.
Technology recharge.
So I'm making this to nanites that we can always use, and I have actually accumulated quite a bit while I've been running around. So that's actually not bad, and I got all the animals on this planet as well, and I actually have uploaded 15 more. Yeah, no, every little helps. So I'm going that way, and then I'm seeing there. I'm just filling these up. If I can find the cave again, then I can get a lot of cobalt, and that is actually not a bad thing. So remember, if you're new to the game and sitting watching this and thinking, what on earth is he doing? Feel free to ask. The chat is open for everyone. Ask questions, even if you are a little bit more experienced player. Feel free. You can ask questions if there's something you might not understand, and see me do things like and thinking, what is he actually doing? You can ask to it. I don't mind that. I'm actually quite happy. Try to explain why I do it, and it's not necessarily the right way how I do it. The best thing I can say is don't try to play like me or anyone else. Find your own path. Because we have different interest in what we're doing. We have we have different ways we do things, and that's absolutely fine. There is no manual to how you should do it in No Man's Sky. There is really only one rule, which now today has been extended to 3, but rule number 1 is don't die. And the harder level you play on, the more important that becomes. If you play on normal and you die, you will respawn, and that is kind of okay. You can live with that, even though it's still annoying to die. I never liked it, at least. Yeah. So, but the chat is open if you have any questions or comments or whatever you want to contribute with. Everyone is welcome.
Units received.
So that was really not a lot I got out of that. This guy don't want to talk to me because I'm actually no standing with his guild. I will explain more about guilds and stuff later. The thing is that this is the very beginning of the game, and even though I'm running on a challenge, and the challenge is I cannot use the starter ship whatsoever. I'm not even allowed going near it. The thing is, I am still in the start phase of the game, and and that is kind of fine, and that can help others if you look at it and say, okay, that's something I can use. And if you see something you can use, absolutely fine. You can use whatever you think is useful for you. There was a lot of use in that sentence, but you can think about looking at a stream with someone. It's like looking through a sieve. Whatever comes through that you feel you can use, then feel free. Yeah, I'm ruining my good standing with them. Damn. That's the problem with the Viking. They are not straightforward. Because each race has their own favorite category, and the Viking is aggression, but it might go two ways. It really might go two ways, and even though I choose the aggression word, well, one hit me, one now I take the ancients. That's not their favorite word, but that's low. Okay, I got one standing back. That was actually fine. Okay. I will try to see if I can go out and find that bloody cave. It's actually attached to the cave that is up there. So maybe if I go in there, then maybe I can get lost again. Or not. Caves is really a tricky thing because they sometimes become nothingness. So I went through here and then I went over here. Then I found a hole in the ground, and that was the cave that was very well stocked. I'm actually picking up things that I don't need, which is not for sale, but for survival, and that is one thing you should never ever forget. The game is about surviving. Don't pay attention, something will kill you. And that's not even a joke. So I'm still looking after a hole in the ground. I can't see any. Problem is, I only have my feet. So anything I do is on my feet. Yeah, I still remember that guy, which is it was he thought he could run around with guns blasting, and that is a very short-sighted way of playing No Man's Sky. First of all, the Sentinels keep coming back. I'm not very good at this today either. I was mocking myself yesterday for not paying attention, and I'm continuing today. And weirdly enough, I sat this afternoon playing, and I did exactly the same. So I think it's something in the water. So this is not useful. The hole in the ground was not a hole in the ground, it was only a dent. And this as well. Jesus. Go away. Oh, blast. You are kidding me. Oh god, I don't even have... everything is falling apart now. Oh dear.
Technology recharge.
Bloody sentinels. They are sometimes a little bit too eager to try to get me. Well, I must admit, when everything else fails, I run. Rather dead than dying. I still haven't earned any money, so... Down there, can I get through? Why? Okay. So how much space do I have? Oh, okay, I have quite a bit. So I would say many people are not aware that the environment can actually kill you. And I think more than will admit it has been struggling when they started playing because they didn't really know what to get their hands on. So, and I'm not saying that to mock anyone because I died in the beginning when I started playing. I had no clue. I will say at that time there was not much help to get when you started. So we actually had to sort out a lot of things by ourselves. And I actually think that was one of the things which inspired me with the game. That was that well, yeah, you're on your own. And that's a thing I do like with survival games. That is, you're chucked into it and you actually have to find your own way. I'm not always a firm believer that you should have everything served. And now you want to do this. Yeah, that's very well and fine, but I would rather have that, well, you need to survive. Find out what you can do and how you can do it. Sometimes there is a logic, and it's actually good for us to use our logics, our sense of logic, because that's good for our brains.
Technology recharge.
I feel many games have been ruined because everything is made accessible for everyone. And to be honest, that has annoyed me sometimes, because those of us which has been playing a game for a very long time and really had to work hard to get something, then down the line, oh yeah, but it should be accessible for everyone. Why? If you don't want to work for it, why should you have something? I mean, if they put it in a ship here, why would you take the example with the living ship? Everyone can get a living ship. But first of all, you have to earn the quicksilver to buy the void egg in the anomaly. And then you actually have to go through the list of missions to actually do what is needed to be done. Okay, that one I don't need. Okay, that is the upgraded. Okay, so I have on my main one. And you can actually on my YouTube channel is actually the video of how I got it, so that is cut out in that I don't know about. I know you can get a pirate freighter now, but you can get living frigates to do frigate missions. And someone tried to tell me you could only get one. That's not true. I have 6, so that's Well, it is a little bit of a tricky thing to actually get them, but after the first one. What is it I can't have? I can have oxygen but not carbon, okay. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I can get some more cobalt. Yeah, that's true. I actually have one of those on my Game Pass Permadeath. If it is, remind me when I come back on that, then I can show you.
No free slots in suit inventory. No free slots in suit inventory. No free slots in suit inventory.
No, neither have I, but I will never dismiss anything because there are things in the game we haven't or might not have encountered. But the organic, they're called organic frigates, but they are living frigates. They're actually quite cool, and I like them. Well, that would be like Moira in Farscape.
Technology recharge.
That would actually be very cool. Yeah, like many others, I think it ended a little bit too fast.
Insert inventory.
So, I think I'm getting to the place where I have to return. The greedy part of me says fill up everything, but that's not necessarily needed. Floating crystals. It's actually something which can give more good money, so yeah, but it's a little bit. I will not dismiss anything because they do actually sometimes put things in that could be cool, and they don't always tell us when it's added in, because the living frigates was not advertised, I think. And that's one of the things I like, mainly because they look so different. Yeah, exactly, and there has been certain rumors that there are very, very rare ships which has to be found on some very secret spawn point. However, whether it's rumors or just talk, I don't know. I don't even know what it could be. That's the thing.
No free slots. Insert inventory.
So I'm only taking I only took one type of meat this time, because last time I filled up too many slots with meat. That's unfortunately the problem. You go a little bit all over the place and try to get everything, and this might backfire a little bit.
Inventory full.
Yeah. So my aim at the moment is to earn money. Simply earn money. Money, money, money. So I can buy a ship. It's not always a quick thing to do. Because you suddenly
Technology recharging.
realize that everything you can get, yeah, everything can be sold, but it might not sell for much. And that's kind of reality for you. And try to imagine that there might be in each galaxy one specific planet which holds one specific thing. I'm not saying it does it, but it could be hidden that well. And because you come to the planet isn't sure you would find things. That's... Okay, that was not the most valuable ones, but it's kind of okay. I take whatever it is. Every little thing would help. It brings us closer to the goal. But just think about things like some multi-tools, which is extremely primitive in form and shape, with teeth or horns or whatever it is that is put on. They do appear sometimes, but the real cool ones is very rare to find. I also know from Reddit there is players, all they do is go to planets, find all animals because they collect pictures of them. And that is dedication. I've always been intrigued with the creatures that is in the game. But to go and solely play for hundreds of hours to collect pictures of creatures. No, that's not me, but again, it's a possibility if that's what you want. And I know of one guy who actually never left the start area in Euclid, but built himself a humongous base, and that's all he has been doing for years. But that's what makes him happy. And you know what? I can only respect that. When you're doing things which makes the game interesting for you, I find that brilliant. Then there's mobbers like me who can't stop making money. I might be in some games I'm stinking rich and I still keep trying to make money, even though I have nothing to spend them on anymore because everything I wanted I have bought. But it's a sport. There is so many options, and that's what makes the game so great. Then there's those of us who try to kid the ships out, our fighters out, so they become monsters. Again, tweaking is a state of art sometimes. Senga, how is your no ship game going? Run it all the way. It's about squeezing the value as much as possible. So I will say, this is not the method I would use to become rich. It's it's a very slow process. I do have better options after I have gotten a ship, so
Units received. Units received.
is there anything he can sell me that can improve my, well, anything? No. Just hang on a moment. Oh, sorry for that. I suddenly had a little thing I needed to do. Oh, let me get that screen away. No, let's see. Is there anything I can do, anything which will do anything good? I can get a little bit more damage out of my bowcaster, but then I will need to have glass, which I can't make at the moment, and wiring looms. Everything is with wiring looms. This would make me survive a little bit better, but I can't get dioxide because I need a terrain modifier for that, a manipulator for that. So that's not very good. That one means I can run, that need chromatic metal, which I can't right now get. Well, honestly, actually one thing I didn't think about, what do they actually sell here? I don't understand why I have that black square there, but this is actually not the best of things. So, yeah. It's almost a starship. Almost. So yeah. Well, the cheapest is still 2 million, and I haven't gotten that yet. So I kind of just have to continue. I marked where I was, so let's see if I can find my way back there. So you might not know, but if there is a steep side and you actually look into towards it and use your jetpack, you don't use fuel going up. It is a safety in the game, so you don't get stuck in a hole. Should I take this meat and more dye? Because they do pay quite well, so problem is technically I would be better off just stopping the cobalt in my bag and fill them up, but it's all about getting whatever you can. See, that is a poor excuse of a cave. That's the issue, it's a little bit tricky. Well, at least that cave I found was well stocked, so how many slots do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8 slots, so theoretically I should be able to get a lot of cobalt. At least that will give me some money. So that is just pure mining. It's just kind of going for it. I don't mind getting the carbon because I use that so much for fueling, so that is not the worst thing. Some of that will be actually used while I'm here as well, so it's yeah, I got something I shouldn't have there, but never mind. I find it a little bit funny, it keeps telling me the new entry and has been opened. That's the navigation basics.
Technology recharge.
And it kind of do it to get me to go to my starter ship, and I can't be bothered because that's not what I'm going for. That's a good one to find. Gold and platinum is really good to come across when you are on these types of missions. Wow, it's not a mission. Well, I've chosen to do this. Good morning. And welcome, how are you? Where in the world are you? Because it sounds like you're in Asia somewhere. Is that correct? Or down under? Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I could quickly calculate because I used to work with, we had an office in Tokyo, and so the time was going that way, and I thought it must be out there somewhere. Yeah. Well, I don't think that is in any way an issue. we all share the same happiness about games and stuff, so it's not really where we are from and or what heritage we have. I have a very weird heritage. My ex-wife is very much into genealogy, and she's been fiddling with that her whole life almost. And she gotten that idea to, well, she originally wanted my son to take a DNA test to use in to find people with the same DNA, and but my son was not really interested in doing that, because as he said, as she took one, then it would make more sense if I took it instead, because he would be pretty much half of each of us, which is it's a fair point, and so I took it, and I'm not so keen on the genealogy side, but I was quite interested to know where my ancestry was, what would I actually show, and as I'm I mean, for many of us Europeans, we are so mixed, and I'm originally Danish, so and as my ex-wife had found quite a lot of my ancestry, which was pretty much farmers from a very specific area in Denmark, so I was not expecting anything exciting on that account. However, weirdly enough, as I live in Great Britain, and my DNA is Scandinavian, it's what many here in Britain would call Saxon, at the area down in North Germany, and English. I have, to my knowledge, no English ancestry, but according to my DNA test, I'm 7% English. Weirdly enough, I live in England, but that doesn't grow in like that. Yeah, sometimes you get surprised. My son made some jokes about maybe some of the Viking ancestors brought some tourists home when they raided the British Isles. I have no knowledge about that. But it sounds like a good story. But it's funny, I have English friends which has taken DNA test. They were less English than I was. And I'm not even born in the country. Oh, I think our ancestors have had a lot of fun. So how are we looking? Okay, that comes quite good. I'm actually filling up, so I need to stick with the cobalt then. Yeah, if anyone wonder what I'm doing, I'm trying to earn money so I can buy a ship and get out. But it's actually funny with DNA tests and things like that, because a lot of families have a lot of, let's call it legends about the past and stuff like that. And in my family, it has always been told that my great grandmother, I believe it was originated from Italy and was adopted by a circus family, and there was a lot of stories about that, and I personally never had any reason to not believe that, but my DNA shows that I have absolutely no connection to Southern Europe. So no, that is a family myth. I think that's the best word to use for it. I will say there is so many silly things. The world was always assumed to be bigger when it was more difficult to come around, but it has proven that it's not always true. So, now I'm in a situation where I will need to go back and refine, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. So these become a little bit more valuable, but I would like to see if I could find something which was a little bit more interesting metal, because I know it exists, but how lucky am I? That's the question. Sometimes you're very lucky, sometimes you are not lucky at all. So, That doesn't look loggy. So I can actually pick up some more carbon at least. I might as well when I'm here. It's a little bit easier when you don't have sentinels on your back. Oh, I have filled up, okay. Then we go. It's a very little hole here to get out of, but there's a sentinel. So I found out that the cheapest ship said 2 million and a little bit, so that's actually fine.